Hey, what is up, everybody? It's the dude, it's the rebel, it's the guy section next level, Mr. King Sergeant. You already know who it is, also known as Geek Dude, Dude Rebel, Level 92, Sergeant Crazy, haha, and yes, the top name of the big man, Mr. K-Dude-Double-G, K-Dog. Welcome back, everybody, to another KeeKlip episode. This here is KeeKlip number 27, I hope. Yes, it's been a while since I've been doing some key clips. You know, I'm still in the process of doing the Rocket Robot on Wheels reviews. I got 2 more clips to show you the whole entire game. And I just recently did. I think I just recently did another game, I believe. But anyways, today, first off, I'm wearing my new X-Men t-shirt. Y'all like it. Also, hope some of y'all like Magneto. And I still plan on seeing the new X-Men Days of Future Past soon, before it comes out on DVD. And also rocking the Wolverine headphones. I got some more of Marvel type headphones like these. Pretty awesome. Yep. So once again, yeah, it's been a while. You know, like I said, still doing Rocket Robot. But also I need to get some more games. And I'm still trying to get the Dreamcast in. I just want to try to get this one game clean. If not, you know, I'll just go ahead and do the rest, or I'll just show you the game even though it doesn't work. But anyways, this console that I'm about to show you guys, this here, I'm actually glad, really glad that I bought it back. So without further ado, it's been 10 years since I bought it, and it's been 10 years ago I bought it. 10 years from now, I bought it back. And that, my friend, is one of my secondary favorite systems, the Sega Saturn. This system here is not made from Earth. It's made from Saturn, I think. I want to find out who made them. Yes, this is a system that I bought 10 years ago at a yard sale. This thing is huge. This thing is like a giant block shaped as a tile. I mean, this covers my whole hand, almost a whole length of my arm. This thing is huge. Yes, the Sega Saturn that I believe was made back in 1995. And that was the time when CDs started to get in with games, you know, alongside with the a Panasonic game system, the Rail 3DOs, and also I think the Atari Jaguar had a thing. I think they had their time in there, or a couple years later. But this system right here, it's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of fun in this. First off, the games on there that I bought at a yard sale. First off, bought this for like $35, a yard sale, and I was like, man, it was so good because the kid who sold it, or who was trying to sell it, had like a whole library ton full of games, and I was like, man, I cannot leave that yard sale without buying it. And so, first off, I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was a console, but I was like, Mom, I want to get it. And so her and Grandma, they both bought it for me. The games in there, if I remember, there was Virtua Fighter 2, Virtua Cop, Daytona USA, Clockwork Knights. What else in there? Soccer games, baseball, basketball. I didn't really do the sports. There was also Worms in there, and that was a pretty somewhat game. Myst, and another game, Sonic 3D Blast, and I think that's still continuing the franchise, I believe. But yeah, this system, like I said, this system is a CD type console. You can tell, no cartridge. But actually, before I show that part, this thing is only a 2-player. It's a 2-player console. On the back here, of course, you have your power cords. The one cord that there's, I think right here, I think that's still part of your, like, internet cord, I believe. Communications connector. So basically, that's in and everything. This part right here, I didn't really know about it. I don't know what goes in here, but I'm pretty sure this probably gets connected to a computer or something. Like I said, I never really fiddled with that. I never even know that I was back here. First off, before I get to this part, to some of you gamers out there, when Nintendo was still around, it was still in the market. Y'all probably heard of something called the Game Genie, and that's basically cheat codes while you like cheat codes while you're playing your game. You know, you hook into certain systems, and then you get like the secret accesses and all that, secret powers or whatever game it is. You know, either way, it was secrets. Now, of course, nowadays we got code books and whoever uses them. But this one right here, this one didn't have a game genie. This is what they had it's called a Game Shark. You know, same thing. I had one, and of course I sold it. I thought it was a game at first. I thought it was like a legit game because it said Game Shark, but apparently it was just nothing more than an access, like one of those access bypass cartridges. But yeah, I mean it was pretty good. I didn't really use one. I didn't even want one in the first place. But so you already got that out of the way. So about the system, the graphics on here, it's great. It really is great. You know, full on. In some games, full on 3D. I know Virtua Fighter 2, that was on a Genesis, and it was flat. You know, 2D. The other thing is the whole the library. You know, real different games. You know, there was some stuff on Genesis that wasn't really going to be on here. You know, besides some Sonic games, and also Virtua Fighter 2, like I said, which I still have. It showed a lot. It showed a lot of great entertainment on here, and I will show it some in the next clip soon. The one thing about this, you can also play your music on here because you can. Well, actually, first up, before you start it off, it shows you like all the languages that you want your game to be played on. Of course, I have to choose English because that's the only one I know. And also, it has like the date and time. I really don't mess with that because it's gonna restart every time you start. But yes, it also has like it has a big music player on here. You play music, play some game music, and the one thing is, if you hide, there's a certain way if you hide your controllers, or if you have the like the mini controller on the background, you're in space, and then stars will come through you. You know, like you're actually flying through it, and then in probably a couple of seconds, like once you hide your controllers, there's like a big, huge ship, like a rocket ship, that you know just flying by doing air acrobatics. It kind of looks like I probably would say like a Galaga ship, you know, just up close, and also kind of looks like the Great Fox from Star Fox. Yeah, so basically it does that, all that. Like I said, the most games I played on here was Virtua Fighter 2 and Clockwork Knights. And there was a soccer game I played. If I could find it, I probably would buy it. But it was like a whole lot. But like I said, 10 years. So I was like fifth grade when I bought this at a yard sale, and then of course this one I bought at V Stock in St. Louis. I'm actually glad to have this back because now you know that I'm getting all these retro consoles. I was like, you know, I want to find a Sega Saturn, and thank God I found it. $60, pretty good deal. Hey, I kind of liked it. But that's all I got to say so far. Like I said, this thing is huge, you know, and then once the later years, you know, when the Dreamcast came out, it was smaller. Even I'll probably say the PlayStation was a little bit more wider than it is bigger. I mean, this, like I said, this thing's like a huge block. That's a huge block. Like seriously, man. Like that's my whole hand. It's weird. And of course, like once again, it's CDs, you know. I think only because of the battery power, you know, is getting developed, so they want to try to make as much power as they can. You know, now it's I think it's quite easy now a little bit. But yeah, that's all I got to say for the Sega Saturn. Keep it. Yep. So that actually does. Oh wait, forgot, dummy. Here is the Sega Saturn controller. Same, as you can tell, it's the same as the regular Genesis controller. It has the it has the 3 original buttons, and of course the 6 extra buttons. It has a nice D-pad. This time it has a good curve. It's a full-on 360, and of course you got the back buttons. And the Genesis controller, I seen in an AVGM clip that you can actually play your Genesis controller on an Atari, but not with this one. This is basically just for Sega Saturn. As you can tell, the shape of it, it's kind of like a regular rectangle. But yeah, like I said, I like the designer here. There's another one. It's kind of more smooth. But first off, on that, this one still, this is like a. It's kind of easy to grip because on the back part, you can rest your fingers, basically, like actually playing a regular game. It's kind of comfortable. There's another one. I wish I had it. It's more sleek, kind of more curvy, not really that much, not really blocky. But that was a nice one. It has the same back buttons. There's one I will not try to get. Sorry. Alright. There was another controller out there. It was known as the I forgot what it's called. I think the Saturn 3D controller. Basically, it kind of looked like the Dreamcast controller. It had a circular disc. It had the buttons on here, and I also had had this. I think an extra D-pad. It was kind of weird. So I'm not gonna get that. But they also had the arcade stick. Pretty nice. I might get that soon. Also the zapper for some zapper type games. But all in all, great system. I recommend it. And once again, favorite system of all time is N64 for Nintendo, for Sega Saturn. So that actually does it for KeeKlip number 27 today. Hope y'all liked it. Once again, 10 years, 2004, 2014. Bam, bought it back. And yeah, I actually regret selling it too, though. I was afraid to say that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for KeeKlip number 27. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all know what to do. Y'all can like and comment on it. Y'all can hit me up on Facebook. I am Keenan Sargent, or just go facebook.com/dude1192. And that's all. It's capital Dude, capital V 92. Also the same way with Instagram and on Twitter, dude level 92 there. And until next time, I'll see you when I want to see y'all. Peace out.